The majority of the pieces in the Guinness collection were made in and around Paris.
They were made for the most part during their popular heyday, and that was from the mid-1800s through to about circa 1900. They were very popular at that period of time to imitate the way of life that you'd see in the Parisian street scene. They were marketed for the most part as adult toys, not so much children's toys.
They were definitely out of reach of all but probably the upper middle class. Automata makers, some of them came at it from the clock-making tradition. They'd worked on watches or clocks, and they learned how to make the mechanisms, and then they opened up shops to actually create these automata. What's happening in Paris in the 19th century is that there are a great number of international expositions. The automata makers are going to these fairs or reading about these fairs and international expositions and understanding this sort of interest in the idea of people from other places that are considered exotic. And they're taking that subject matter and really imbuing it in the actual objects that they make.
The original records of the factories on numbers being produced don't really exist, so we can only guess at how many might have been originally made by the manufacturers in Paris. With Mr. Guinness, it was pretty much a passion, almost a full-time hobby to him.
It's almost like a way of controlling your world. You can collect these things and you can know a lot about them, and you can have this sort of idyllic grouping of things that mean something to you and over which you have control. For him, it was just this, the hunt is part of the fun, but also obtaining the knowledge, meeting other people by collecting, really just the joy, the pure joy of sharing them with other people.